guys, how's it going? So in today's video, I was able to get something special for you guys. In this video, we have the CS-52 LIS, which is this new Tier 8 Premium Polish medium tank that is just got announced by Wargaming, and I got my hands on it early, so I was able to play it a little bit. I had a session earlier today. It was awesome, some really good games. So we're going to look at the stats on it in this video, go over a little bit about the mission, and I'm going to show you guys one of my best games I had in it. So I hope you guys enjoy. So let's take a quick look at the stats in this tank when it's fully upgraded. Now we've got 320 alpha. That's the big thing with this tank. You're going to be trading positively with a lot of other equal tier tanks. You have a 7-second reload, which is very good, which gives you about a 2.7k DPM, which is above average, I'd say, for tier 8 mediums. You have very good accuracy. I have it at 0.31, 2-second aim time, normal hit points. Now the big thing for this tank is its armor. I think that's where it stands out among other tier 8s, is you have the turret armor of 190, so basically this whole area here is very difficult to pen, so if you manage to get hull down, I believe it has 7 degrees of gun depression, which you can use to play efficiently hull down. And also the 75 millimeters of side armor, very good. Allows you to side scrape effectively, and it has the same shoulders that the CS-53, the tier 10 medium tank, has as well. So basically what happens if you shoot into these shoulders, typically a shell will get trapped in there, just in the spaced armor, and it won't do any damage. We also have a pretty good stationary vehicle concealment rating of 35%. That's going to allow you to stay unlit in most bushes that you're playing, although CVS makes that a little difficult. And then you have I'd say a little bit below average view range of 438. I believe the base is 380, so if you really want to get higher view range, you'd want to run optics, but I wouldn't suggest it in today's meta. Let the light tanks do the scouting, and then the medium tanks can do damage. And speaking of damage, I think my favorite thing about this tank is the premium shell velocity. It's almost 1600 meters per second shell velocity, which is about 400 to 450 more meters per second than the T-44-100's shell velocity, for example. So for equipment, I'm running the improved vert stab, the improved rammer, and the improved ventilation. Now, if you don't want to run the improved, what you can do is you can drop the improved vert stab for an improved rotational mechanism, and that just costs credits, and it'll help you with your turret traverse speed, your vehicle traverse speed, and also it'll help you with your dispersion on the move. Just like a vert stab, it'll basically be half of a vert stab. So that's one option, or you could just run the regular vert stab. Alright, now that the boring stuff is out of the way, let's go ahead and look at the gameplay. Alright, so we got Siegfried Line here, and this map is one of my favorites for the assault game mode, just because both on the defensive side and the attacker side, there's a lot of really good positions to play in pretty much every tank style. For heavy tanks, you can play the middle very well. For mediums, you can play the corners of the map. The light tanks have spotting opportunities, and sadly, Artie's able to hit a large portion of the map. So my favorite spot to go from the defending side is the C6 pocket over in here. And it's just a really good spot where you can spot into the enemy spawn early. Sometimes you can even spot an Artie. And already with this tank you can see the mobility. We're moving along about 50 kilometers an hour. Feels very crisp, very clean. And we're going to make use of this ridge line. So I believe the T-44, spotted the Artie. So, get a nice shot into him here at the start. Already out of the game early, especially in this map, is a very wonderful thing. So we're going to make use of this ridgeline a little bit. This FV, he's also a ridgeline warrior. Gonna make some pokes against him with AP loaded right into his turret cheek. Good shot. And already you can see that this tank's alpha just makes it hard to compete with, because I believe the FE has 220 alpha, unless I'm mistaken, and I have 320. So every time we trade, even though you don't want to be trading all the time, it's better not to get hit in return, but every time you trade, you're going up 100 damage on him. So if you make a mistake, unfortunate there, if you make a mistake and you trade with a tank, and you're doing more damage when you're making mistakes, that's where alpha really comes into play. And believe it or not, this is my second game I played in this tank. And something I really couldn't get over as I was playing is just how much damage the tank was doing. Like right there, 242, it was a low roll, but that would be like the normal shot for a tier 8 medium. Like if I'm playing a Pershing or something, I hit someone for 240, I'm fine with that. That's normal. But like, watch me shoot into this Patriot here. 305. And that damage really adds up because it feels like I'm hitting for 240. Like, the gun feels like it should have 240 alpha. But then again, 316. I'm just whacking shells in and their health is disappearing. 353. That's 113 more than an average Pershing shot. 343 and a fire. Like, it just does damage so quickly and efficiently, and it just feels so clean to use. I really enjoy this tank. It reminds me a lot of the T-44-100, but I think it has a higher damage dealing potential than that tank. So we got shot in the back by the FV. We knew he was there, but we took the shot in the Patriot anyway. And this darn Progetto's shot, or gun, is blocking my shot. So what I do here is I turn the tank a little bit so I can shoot under it. Then let's see if we can get a cheeky shot into him. We have gold loaded. If he pokes up enough, it should be pretty easy pen. He's kind of worried about us since we've been trading a little bit. And the gun depression on this tank is pretty decent. You know, we can poke over in this ridge, really have no worry about it. Nice shot into the FV there. Do we get the second one? Yep, nice. Look at that alpha though. Feels so clean. I'm gonna pause here just for a second and just reminds me, like, look at this tank model. This camo is really cool. You got the FOTS there on the side of the turret, all the scratches and like the paint and everything, a little bit of rust. And then I talked a little bit about the shoulders of the tank being like the CS-53 and that they're all the spaced armor that you can bounce in, but look at the camo. Or the 3D model, it's actually kind of blocking those weak points. So if someone's trying to shoot at you when you're side scraping, they can be shooting right into this trap here and bouncing a lot. So it's kind of like the Chieftain's 3D model where it kind of covers some weak points. So something to note. And then also the armor model, this whole area here, except for a few small parts, is very, very strong. Like obviously the cupolas are weak. This outside part is weak, but if you're poking up and all they can see is your turret and mostly just this, then you're in a really good position to bounce a lot of shells. Alright, back to the game here. Patriot went wide. Got some nice shots in the back of the IS-3 here. T-44, do we get the kill? Like, this accuracy, like fully aimed in, this thing is very, very accurate. Now, one thing that does bug me a little bit about the tank, and you can't have everything, I do realize this, but I'm running improved vents, I'm not running optics, and I'm running event directive. And I still don't have match view range. Ooh, nice bounce there from the RHM. 490 blocked. Gonna keep moving up. 5k damage done already. Like, what happens, right? We're just talking, suddenly there's 5k damage. It kind of just happens in this tank. You don't even really realize it. Get the nice shot in the LTTB here. But, as I said, I don't have match view range, and that's a little frustrating. Oh, I remember. Oh no, something embarrassing happens here. Oh, this is... Why did I pick this replay? Oh no. Alright. Nice shot, 34. Oh no. You can't judge me for this one, okay? How? I don't understand how that misses. You know what I mean? Like, what the heck was that? Was that just my bad aim? Like, I probably should have zoomed in, but I was so angry at that. Ugh. This game sometimes. So some of you are wondering how I got this tank early. I'm a CC on the North American server, so I'm able to demo some of these tanks a little bit early. And actually, I'm going to be giving away one of these things very soon on my stream. So I'll link my stream down below. I'll also link my my Discord and my Twitter, and I'll announce on my Discord when I'll do the giveaway. So I think this tank's very good, and that's not just me saying it because I got it. I'm not always a huge fan of all the new premium tanks. And there's two ways to get this tank, right? One, you'll be able to buy the tank in the premium shop, or two, you can get it through the marathon missions. And the marathon missions are 10 missions that as you go through it, you'll get a discount on the tank. So let's say you do half the missions, you get a 50% discount, and you get everything that's with it, with the discount. If you do all 10, then you get the tank for free, but it takes a very long time to do the last couple missions. So typically my method for doing it was I would do about 8 of the missions, which is still playing a fair amount, but then you get that 80% off discount. You spend maybe $10, $15 on it, and you get the tank and everything that's accompanied with it. So however you want to do it, it's up to you. I actually really enjoy this tank. As I said, it was one of the first times playing it. I'm going to be playing it a lot more, both on stream and on my own. Honestly, this tank's a lot of fun. And if you want to check out some more content, hit that subscribe button and like the video if you liked it. And if you didn't, dislike it. Everything helps. And I appreciate you guys so much. I will see you in the next one. Peace.